So some would say it was a bit of a crisis with reform in Cornwall over the last few weeks. Now you've been elected group leader at Cornwall Council. How do you see things going? And would you say it has been a crisis for the party?
No, I don't recognise the word crisis. Certainly, we have some challenges, without any doubt. But crisis, no, because the councillors, there's 23 councillors still remaining in reform, have just got on with the job, and that's what we like to do to serve the people in our divisions. So, whilst things have been challenging, crisis is probably not the right word. But yes, difficulties, challenges.
So as the new leader, how would you like to see Reform UK going ahead in Cornwall and on the council?
Yeah, so we are now building upon the foundation from the past, with 23 councillors now committed to moving on together. So we've got a unified way forward, which is great. Our elections were pretty unanimous and very decisive, which is great. And now we're just building our new team, looking at particular roles and what people will be doing in the future, which committees they're going to be serving on, and that kind of thing. And then we was going to start connecting again with all our members across Cornwall, and we're going to just explain to them what we're doing and how we're going to do it.
So some of the defectors from Reform who've now started this independent group at the council have intimated that there was pressure from the party nationally for them to support national policies rather than policies that affect Cornish people themselves. I mean, what would you say about that? Have you had pressure put upon you from London, say?
No, I've never experienced that. I served as group secretary on the group leadership group. I've personally never had that said to me, or anybody from Reform UK HQ has never said that to me. You must follow this. You must do this. No, it's never happened to me. So I can't comment on why that was said, but personally, I've not experienced that.
So the reports of infighting in Reform locally recently, would you say that's damaged the reputation of Reform in Cornwall?
Again, the word infighting I probably don't recognise. Certainly challenges and difficulties, which happens to all parties from time to time, and it's something we would prefer that didn't happen. But actually, it has caused some concern amongst members, of course, and we're meeting them and trying to explain what we're doing going forward. But I think it's a temporary thing. People understand that things sometimes will go wrong. The nature of politics is like that. But they also realise there's a committed group of people here that just want to get on with the job.
So in 4 years' time, you obviously hope Reform will actually win the majority and take the administration here at Cornwall Council. What are those main issues that you really want to grab by the scruff of the neck and change for the people of Cornwall?
Yeah, sure. Well, all the polls are showing that that is the way, the direction that Reform will take control of the council, and we're planning for that, obviously, building our knowledge and expertise. So the key things probably in our minds at the moment are protecting our farms, particularly the county farms, trying to bring about ways that we can support other farmers across the county, and that's a national drive as well. We care about our fishermen. We care about people that are working and living in the countryside, because that is a way of life which is quite different to towns and cities. And we also want to look very closely at how we're building new houses, new opportunities for people, particularly single and just couples, rather than the 3-4 bedroom houses that sometimes are being built in Cornwall. That is a real need for social and affordable housing.
What about this opinion among some people, that Reform is heading towards a sort of fascist right, far right?
Well, that was shouted at me during the election a couple of times, and clearly I said to them, well, I don't have a bone of racism in me. We're a multi-ethnic family, so we're mixed race, and so are many of the Reform councillors as well. So we don't carry that with us. We are definitely centre right. We're very pro legal migration and for people to move in and out of the country as and when necessary. But our stand is around illegal migration, and that's where we differ. We're very strongly opposed to that, and we want to get control of our borders. At the moment in Cornwall, it's not a huge issue, but no doubt over time it will become one.